Hello and welcome to probably the most obvious YouTube video that's ever been made. Nonetheless, today I'm going to show you how to do an oil change on your Honda Element. Look, I get it. You can take the car to one of the shops, Menards, Conrad's, whatever, and they'll do an oil change for 30 bucks. I don't know, 40 bucks. I don't know. I literally have never done that. But I'm going to give you a list of reasons why you should do it yourself. So strap on up, strap on in, I don't know, strap on out, I don't freaking know. But get comfortable and let's go ahead and get this thing jacked up. Most of the time you jack it up on the side, right, where the pinch rod is. Not the Honda Element. The Honda Element is better than that. Let's go around the front. So this thing actually has a spot where you can jack it up right there, right in the middle. There is the subframe, and well, it's strong enough to hold this whole car up.
Put an element in slow, shadows hitting that burn. 20 years of quiet battles and the medal I earned. Yeah, it drinks a little oil, but I trust what I know. Age don't matter when the heart still decides to show. I film the simple things, cause the simple things stay. And no change teaches more than half the word a day. Jack it up, drain it out, let the old truth slide. Every gallon of the past leaking out to the side. You watch the drip and learn patience in the way. Threads fine home, silk is tight, no debate. Little jobs matter when you build from the root. You want a monster someday, better start with the boot.
The one thing that I would strongly recommend that you do that I am not going to do is let the car idle and let it warm up to full operating temperature. I would gladly do that, but my son is sleeping right above us, right above the garage here, and this thing is actually a little bit loud with that 2.5-inch stainless exhaust that I made for it. It's not ridiculous, but I really don't care as much about the car as I do about my son sleeping. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll still do an oil change. And actually, I'm not sure how beneficial it really is, because I was thinking about it before coming out here, and I thought to myself, okay, they say to get the oil warm so it drains, you know, from everywhere up top, from the head, so that it all drains down, because once it warms up, it's thinner, easier to drain, right? Okay, that makes sense. But then, if you think about it, the last time you shut the engine off, it was warm, probably, and that engine would have drained into that oil would have drained into the pan when you shut it off last. So the only thing that warming it up would help is maybe with the amount of oil that is stuck to like the side of the pan. But it's an '04 Honda Element. I don't care. It'll be fine. But that's what I would suggest. Anyways, sorry about that side shit, whatever the hell that was. But we are going to go ahead and get the hood opened and get the oil drained.
I fix what breaks so I don't break too. Oil on my hands, truth in the view. You think it is nothing, but it pulls me through. Simple feels holy when the world really move low. People want a purpose, but they never do the work. Want meaning with no struggle, want pride without the dirt. But you find who you are when your hands touch a fault. When you own every slip, every miss, every fault.
Way low on oil. This thing burns a little bit.
$40 oil change, I'm by a kid in a rush. Call me crazy, but I don't trust that brush. I'd rather feel the tool slip. Learn to tighten by feel. Learn the cost of my choices. Learn what's fake and what's real. And maybe this video's pointless, maybe none of it hits. But pointless turns genius when you're built for the grit. Nobody films basics cause they think it's no thrill. So I did the easiest job, but I showed it with skill.
So, if you were wondering, that bolt down there, the drain bolt, that's a 17 millimeter hex. So obviously use a 17 mil socket. Now it's time to remove the oil filter. Now there's a million different companies out there that sell a million different tools specifically designed to remove oil filters. And while having all those would be great if I had all the tools in the world, I certainly wouldn't mind that. But what works for me is a set of channel locks. Oop.
I face what breaks so I don't break too. Oil on my hands, truth in the view. You think it is nothing but it pulls me through. Simple feels holy when the world feels new. You start with the mess, then the mess starts to teach. Every little failure stays just out of reach until you grab it, face it, walk through the fear. Every small victory whispers you belong right here. If it helps one person, then the whole thing's a win. If it shows one beginner how to safely begin. If it sparks one spark in the mind running cold, then this soil change was worth more than gold.
All right, you guys, so the oil is drained, the filter is removed, and now it's time to start putting in the new stuff. So I'm gonna pop in the new oil filter, and then we're gonna put that drain plug back in so the new oil doesn't leak out, and fill it up with oil, and we'll be good to go. Let's talk about why I think that it's so important to do your own oil changes. And, well, the biggest reason for me is it's kind of like the catalyst. If you're into cars at all, doing your own maintenance is going to obviously be the catalyst into modifying the car later down the line. So I guess if you're into cars, if you want to start modifying your car and you don't know where to start by doing maintenance on it. Take care of all the little things that need taken care of. That'll teach you at least an entry level amount of things you need to know about, you know, working on cars. It saves you money. It makes sure that your car gets good oil, for one. I've heard stories of, I'm not sure. Look, I have zero experience working with lube shops, so I really don't know. But from my understanding, they actually use recycled oil, and well, I don't want my Honda running on stuff that's been ran through a million cars. So I buy the oil change deal. It's like 45 bucks, and I do it myself. And I still am struggling to wrap my head around how they're able to pay someone, pay for the rent, pay for the shop, pay for the oil that they put in, pay for a filter. I get that they get discounts. I understand that they buy in bulk, whatever. They save money that way. But how are they able to pay for all of that and still the oil change costs less than just going to AutoZone and getting 5 quarts of oil and a filter? Help me understand that one. So I don't trust it. I just don't trust the oil they put in. I don't trust the mechanics that work at lube shops. I don't trust anything about that world. So I do it myself. All right.
Yeah, I spilled a little. I know.
Then this whole recording becomes more than a save.